Okay, so I wrote a blog about the science of signage, and I thought I'd just talk about that. And the reason it comes up so much is the tenants, when I rent commercial space, they're required to put their own signs up and pay for their signs and manufacture their own signs. And so I thought I'd just kind of verbalize kind of what I was thinking on some good ideas for signs. The first is size does matter. The bigger the sign, the better. The bigger the letters. There's some math on how to read signs from what distance. It's typically 1 inch for every 50 feet. So if you're 200 feet away, you need a 4-inch letter. That's just the basic idea, but really the bigger the better. And sometimes that's limited by permits and all that kind of thing. So there's a lot of rules about signs, and it's really good to have a sign contractor help you kind of figure out what you need. Then the second thing is that signs should be as 3D as possible. We have several tenants who've made 3D signs. I really do not like signs that are just a piece of plywood painted letters on it. Stay away from that. There's all kinds of ways to make signs. You can even, my wife Lisa went to, I think, Hobby Lobby and got these metal signs already kind of cut out, and they were 3D looking, and that was a great idea. So you want your signs to be as 3D as possible. You also want signs to change as much as possible. A great sign is a rotating sign. You don't see those very often, but up on top of our building was a paint can, and at one time it rotated, and that's a great sign. Another sign is changeable copy reader boards. Those are great signs, or electronic reader boards. Those are a little difficult because you have to change them all the time, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of programming. Also, it's important to light signs, preferably from the back. LED has gotten a lot cheaper and a lot more cost-effective, so LED is the way to go. If you can possibly have an iconic sign, like the paint can, what I mentioned. The other thing is the Sitco sign in Boston is really an iconic sign. If you have a sign that's really old and really big, try to keep it, because it's difficult to get signs that are really large. Also, if you can somehow blend the sign into the architecture, also it's good to jet the sign out from the building so people can see it when it walks by. And then the other thing that people miss about signs is they don't put signs interior. You should use lots of signs on the interior to say all kinds of motivational things. Signs are good for the employees. So really, that's kind of the science of signage. If you have any questions about what to do, how to do a sign, or some ideas, just give me a call, and we look forward to helping you. Thank you very much.